Hello everyone, and welcome to Solshow, and welcome to the final Resident Evil film review. This is Resident Evil, the final chapter, which came out in 2016, and no, I did not watch it in theaters. I wonder why. So, let's just get into it. In this film, we begin by saying, fuck everything that came before this film. We start off with all of the characters presumably dead. This is after we've already annihilated other entire sets of casts, so it's not unexpected at this point. Alice is just in ruin. Apparently Wesker triple quadruple betrayed her or something like that. Big shocker. After that, Alice gets captured again, and no, the bad guys don't decide to kill her. Apparently what's his name from Game of Thrones, Game of Thrones happened between the time of these movies, so he's a big fucking deal in this film. They got a big actor on their hands now. So, he's in this film, and they explain why he's alive, because the other version of him was a clone! Okay, there's a big car sequence thing with him. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, Alice runs into the Red Queen. The Red Queen is on her side now. The Red Queen goes into the fact that the entire planet is going to get annihilated in 48 hours. All of human life, the settlements are just happen to get wiped out at this exact minute. She somehow knows that. There's no visualization of what happens. It's just a big clock thrown at us, and constantly we're reminded about this fact. We don't know exactly what happens. I guess everyone, and it still doesn't make sense, because the way that they're gonna save everybody is by using this airborne cure, and this airborne cure has to take a while to get out there, right? So even when they, yeah, why am I trying to discuss the plot of this film? Anyway, there's a big tower, there's a big fucking chase scene to get to the tower. There's a lot of good guys in the tower, but the good guys, are all gonna die. They always do. There's a bunch of zombies around the tower. The zombies are all CGI. It's pretty awful. Everything in this film is just fire and brimstone and guns and people looking sexy while they're getting through all that. They meet up with Claire. Claire Redfield's alive. They don't explain what happened to Chris. Why Chris, I don't know if he's dead. She's dating a dude. The dude is, I was like, oh, he's gonna betray them. He betrayed them. It turned out that Alice was a clone all along, and that they were like, oh, why don't you remember your parents? It's because you're a clone. And I guess they just have because she used to work at Umbrella, just in the headquarters. She was a security person. They just have clones working security, I guess. And then they changed the Red Queen's background. She's the child of this other dude different from another dude that they said previously. And apparently Umbrella was owned in half by this old lady who's 90. And the whole point of the T virus was they're trying to find a cure for her. Okay, So Umbrella's secret plan was to wipe out all of existence via the T-virus to combat global warming or something. Kind of in 100 other movies where the bad guy's trying to take out the world. He just blames it on global warming. It's gonna destroy itself anyway. So let's kill everybody with zombies and destruction first, and then build on top of that. Yeah, it's a much better idea, because you're the largest corporation in the world. I'm sure you have nothing that could combat global warming in any way, shape, or form, despite the fact that the reason you're going to be able to fix it this time is you're the largest company in the world or something. Oh yeah, Wesker gets jobbed out for a guy who didn't die 20 times in this film. He just dies very nonchalant. What finally killed him was the most anticlimactic death you could imagine. At one point, everyone is up in the vents of this Umbrella facility, and they use the vents to throw them in different areas to kill them off, but they obviously don't kill their double agent guy. And then when Alice discovers he's a double agent, he's like, how did you know? And she's like, you're still alive. They would have killed you otherwise, is what they're trying to say. But why wouldn't they just kill Alice? She's the one actually trying to stop them. Throw her down a vent and then make her drop 1,000 feet. She doesn't have superpowers, even though in this film they like, was it this film? I don't even remember, but they shot her again and gave her back her superpowers, or was that in the last film? No, that was in the last film, I think. I don't even fucking know anymore. But yeah, despite all that convolution and all that fucking hypocrisy and the offensive plot and offensive use of characters, despite all of that, I would just describe this film as boring. Brown, red, black, boring. At one point, like, the colors aren't as bad. They're like in this high-tech area. It's still shitty. It's supposed to like be the same location that the first film took place in, but it looks nothing like the first film in any way, shape, or form. Not even a little bit. And the reason for that is because they dropped a nuke on it, but this is actually where the like secret facility where they keep everyone alive is. So they're keeping the head honchos of this organization right under where they're dropping a nuke. No, that's all I have to say about this film. I'm giving Resident Evil the final chapter a 3 out of 10 and the sole badge of shit. Fuck this movie. Fuck this franchise. I'm out. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you watched this review or any of these 6, 7 plus reviews that I got going on here in this little Resident Evil thing I'm doing, I hope you enjoyed it. I got a kick out of it. I don't go into movies trying to hate them, but when I do discover I hate them, like, I try to use that energy and make a fun video out of it. And I love hate watching shit too. Like, I love talking shit about shitty movies. It's fun. So if you don't like that and you're just like, why would you watch it if you don't fucking like it? I like to... If I don't watch shitty things, it won't make me appreciate the good things. There's a lot of reasons to watch things you don't like. And I still enjoyed the first, like, 2 movies and Afterlife a little bit. So, it is what it is. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. And until next time, with that, I leave you.